bWildcat2. Hey everybody, it's bWildcat2. Got my 200th video here today. I'm going to answer a few questions that you all have sent to me. So without further ado, let's get them going. Question number 1. What is your favorite player from each of the top 4 sports in history? Okay, so this question was sent to me by, I believe it was Eric P97P. My favorite players of all time in the top 4 sports, which would be baseball, hockey, football, and basketball. This is a tough one. I guess I'll start with football. I'm gonna have to go with Joe Montana. I think always was a Montana fan, though I never did get to see him play, but thankfully there's highlight reels for that. I've got in baseball, I think I'm gonna have to go with Mickey Mantle. I mean, I know he had off the field problems, but on the field, if he hadn't ever gotten injured back in the 1951 season, like he did, he would have been an even more outstanding player. He might have hit 800, 900, 1,000 home runs. Who knows how many his knee injuries robbed him of because of the unfortunate incident back in the 1951 World Series when he and Joe DiMaggio could not communicate on who had the fly ball. Mickey tripped on a sprinkler head in the Yankee Stadium right field section. Joe caught the ball, but Mickey was headed over there, so yeah, that happened, and it was not good. And heaven knows how many Mickey Mantle, how great of a player he was without knee injuries. But he was an outstanding player with knee injuries, and I have to give him a bunch of credit. Basketball, I'm gonna have to go with I think I'm gonna go with Larry Bird. Didn't get to see him play either, but I've watched some old classic on ESPN Classic, the Red Sox, or not the Red Sox, the Lakers and the Celtics rivalry from the 80s, some of their classic final games, and I always saw Larry Bird with the classic jump shot and the short shorts, and his rivalry with Magic Johnson, which still goes on today, but it's not as good as it was back when they were both healthy and playing basketball. And then in hockey, I guess since he's a hometown favorite, I'm gonna have to go with Mike Madonna on this one for my favorite hockey player, just because he played with the Dallas Stars, and he was who I idolized when I was growing up, because I can remember the age of 4, the Stars won the Stanley Cup when I was a 4-year-old, and I remember my mom told me that she stayed up to watch the game, and I had asked her in the morning of what had happened. So even at the young age of 4, I was interested in sports and what Mike Madonna had done. So thank you for that question. Now let's move on to the next one. Question number 2. What are your thoughts on Jared Weaver's no-hitter from Tuesday, May the 2nd, 2012? Well, Jared Weaver, first off, is an outstanding pitcher. He may pitch for one of my rival teams, the Angels, but I mean, anytime somebody throws a no-hitter, it's gotta be, you gotta give him credit, because it's one of the toughest things to do. He only allowed 2 base runners. One of them came on a drop third strike, and that the runner just simply beat to first, and one of them was a walk. I mean, if those hadn't happened, he would have had a perfect game. So, and I can't imagine throwing even a no-hitter, or much less a perfect game in baseball. So I know it's definitely hard to do. It's like one of those hit for the cycle almost. Although I think those are becoming more common recently, as of later days, like as of modern times. It's becoming more common. You see pitchers throwing no-hitters and batters hitting for the cycle. So yeah, but you gotta give him credit. It came against the Twins, and all joking aside, he's a good pitcher, and I gotta give him credit. The funniest moment was when he told the MLB Network crew that he had to use the bathroom really badly during the 8th inning stretch. So I thought that was pretty funny. So you got to give him credit, and he's a very good pitcher, and I'm proud of him for throwing a no-hitter, and that's all you can say in this case. And question number 3, what made you start YouTube? And this comes from Rebuilt Gaming, or whatever. I don't think he's changed channels yet, but I know he's going to. So thanks for the question. That second question I forgot to mention was from Mauer Moore now, 09. Anyway, what made me start YouTube was I made an account back when I was in middle school. I'm in high school now, but I made bWildcat1, which was first letter of my name in lowercase, then the capital Wildcat, which was our school mascot at the time, and then 1, that way, like, you had to have a number, or at least I thought I should have a number there just to be sure. So yeah, so I became bWildcat1. I commented on videos, and I didn't create videos until recently, back in my 9th grade, 10th grade year for that channel, and then now my 11th grade year I'm still doing that occasionally. I need to do some more videos for that channel, and anyway, so that's why I started YouTube. But I started bWildcat2 because I wanted to eventually become like Nodus Fan, Mr. Hurricane, BA Baseball, like all my friends that I know now because of my because I started bWildcat2 channel. So I'm thankful for that, and there's not a day that I don't go without saying that I have some great friends from doing this, and there's not a day that I say I regret doing this. So that's how I got into it. Question number 4 comes from Sports Commentators 25. He says, "What kind of phone do you have?" And I'll reach back here and I'll get it for you. I have a HTC Sensation from T-Mobile. You can kind of see me recording right here in the background, but it's pretty good. I like it. It's an Android phone. Got a few apps on there that I need, some I don't need that I enjoy. But yeah, anyway, thank you for that question. Question number 5 also comes from Sports Commentators 25. Excuse me, I cannot talk. It says, "Do you like the Cubs because of the sign on your wall?" And let me turn, I'll point to it somewhat. This sign right back here, Wrigley Field, home of the Chicago Cubs. I've actually been to Wrigley Field on vacation one time, and it's a very good ballpark. It's not a big ballpark. It's actually very small, but it's a good ballpark. I enjoyed my game there. Cubs lost, but I used to root for the Cubs back in 2006, 2007, because it was getting pretty close to their 100th year anniversary that they hadn't won a World Series since 1908, and I was rooting for them because I wanted them to finally beat the streak of losing so many years and not making it since 1945. But I don't root for them anymore. I just came to the realization that they're not going to win anything anytime soon, and I'm okay with that. I mean, my Rangers are doing well. I'm hoping they can get the World Series down this year if they make it back. So, and I hope to make a predictions video pretty soon on the playoffs, how I think they'll go. Like once we get to the All-Star break, I'll probably do like a half year in review, and then predict what I think will happen in the second half. So look for that anyway. So now we go to question number 6. Question number 6 also comes from Sports Commentators 25. He gave me 3 out of the 10 questions I'm going to be answering. He asks, "Can anybody be my intern?" And the answer is right now, since I'm a one-man show, I think right now. Maybe if I get big on YouTube and I have so many things that I need to do, like Nodus Fan, then I might need an intern, but I need somebody that lives close to me, because the thing that I'm doing with Nodus Fan is more like a friendship type thing. I'm not really his intern yet, but if I do ever move up there, then I will definitely be doing like editing, commentating, playing video games for his series and hopefully continuing my series too. So yeah, basically that's just like a title that he gave me because we're such good friends. So I don't know if that really means that I'm an actual intern or not, but he and I are good friends, and he gave me the title of the intern. But for right now, I don't need an intern. I'm having trouble finding time in my everyday life to upload videos as it is. So, but definitely maybe in the future we'll have to see. So, all right, next question. Here we go. Question number 7 comes from Mrs. Nodisby, and she asks, what would you order at Sonic? And tell you, there's a Sonic just down the road from me, maybe a few blocks. I bike there occasionally. If I had to get a drink, I think I'd get a Route 44 Cherry Dr. Pepper, because those are pretty good, because they actually use the actual cherries and the Dr. Pepper fountain style. I like their Cherry Dr. Peppers, but to eat, I like their french fries, their tater tots. There's a lot of stuff I like. Their hamburgers are alright. Chicken's not too bad. So there's no one thing that I just order every time I'm there. I'm always looking for stuff new items to try there, and I enjoy the restaurant. But it's not my favorite restaurant, but it's definitely on my list of good restaurants that I like to eat at, and it's very inexpensive for me too. So yeah, thank you for that question, Mrs. Nas fan. Questions 8 through 10 come from Big Mets fan 123. I'm just gonna say that right now. This first question that he asks is, how long have you been a Rangers fan? And the answer to that is I've been a Rangers fan actually since 2006. My grandfather took me to a game back in 2006. I was not really I really didn't pay much attention to Rangers at that time, but he took me to a game and they won 9-2 against the Mariners. I still remember that, and I had fun. I sat in the club level. No, not the club level. It was the we were sitting. I think we were down the third base line. I haven't been there in a while, so I cannot quite remember where exactly we sat, but I had fun, and the whole experience of being at the ballpark and actually watching the game go on, and there was an inside the park home run, if I remember right. I think Brad Wilkerson hit an outside the park home run, which went over the wall, if I remember right. So, but I've been to a few Rangers games in person. I love to watch them on TV as every chance I get. So I've been a Rangers fan since then, and gotta give my grandfather credit on that one. And question number 9 from Big Mets fan says, who is my favorite player on the Rangers? And that's actually a very difficult question to answer, because I like all the guys: Napoli, Hamilton, Gentry, Kinsler, Young, Bone, Murphy. There's just I like them all. They're good players. We got some good pitchers. Obviously Darvish. We've got Colby Lewis, Derek Holland, Alexi Ogando, Neftali Feliz, Joe Nathan, obviously, Mike Adams. So they're a great group of guys. I like to watch them, and they're doing well this year, and I am very proud that I'm a Rangers fan, and I have been a Rangers fan, obviously, for this will be my 6th year that I started actually following baseball like full time, since my grandfather introduced me to the game back in '06. And my last question that I've been asked, I'm going to wrap it up because I'm going way too long with this video. Of all the sports teams that I like, which one is my favorite? So obviously I like the Dallas teams, the Cowboys, the Rangers, Mavericks, Stars. Cowboys won the Super Bowl the year I was born. Stars have won it, and back when I was 4 years old. Seen the Mavericks just recently won one. I'm hoping the Rangers have been to a couple, but they haven't gotten the job done. So we've had some pretty good success in my lifetime. I'm proud that I have such good teams to root for. Cough, cough. Cowboys, cough, cough. Well, they had some good picks in the the draft this year. Maurice Claiborne definitely the hot headliner in that group. Hopefully we can get some better, have a better defense this year. That was the one thing that we lacked last year. We needed better defense, and hopefully by bringing Claiborne in, we can have a better year this year and maybe actually win the NFC East. We got rid of Newman. Stars fans, we were so close this year to making the playoffs. Came down to the final 2 games to get that 8th spot, and they were so close, and I was rooting for them to get back in, but they just lost their last couple games, and I was so sad. But because I mean, the Stars have been in my life since I was 4. I talked about Mike Modano when I was little earlier in the video. But Mavericks have made the playoffs as I'm doing this. They're currently playing Game 3. They're down 2-0 in the series, and when they, of course, those games, you could argue they could be up 2-0 right now. I mean, just a couple of bad bounces, bad luck for the Mavericks, and not getting a timely shot, not making the shots when they needed to, has put them down 2-0. But they could as easily be up 2-0 as they are down 2-0. So I'm hoping they can get past the Thunder, but we're not as good as we were last year. So I don't think that'll happen. Rangers have started off hot. If Hamilton and Beltre can come back from their injuries fully strong, then we'll be a good team, and I think we can go far into the playoffs, maybe even make it to the World Series this year. Out of all those teams, I think that definitely right now my favorite team is the Rangers. Of course, that might change depending upon how the seasons go along, but I think that I've been rooting for the Rangers since 06, like continuous. Like I've followed them even in the off season, and I can't say that about the other sports. Like I'll watch the NFL draft for the Cowboys to see who they get. I'll watch some Mavericks postseason games occasionally because they've made the postseason past couple years. Stars have done alright. Haven't won the Stanley Cup in a while, but they've at least made the playoffs past couple years, except for past 2 years. But right now, I think I'll have to say the Rangers are my favorite team, and I'm proud to be a Rangers fan. I'm proud to be a fan of all these great teams, and I'm just gonna go from there and stop it here. So yeah, I think the Rangers are my favorite team right now. Thank you guys so much for watching my 200th video. I had fun doing these Q&As. If you want to see more, leave your questions in the comments below. I'll make sure to do another one of these very soon. If you like them, then please like the video, and shows me how much support I actually have. And subscribe if you're new, and hopefully I can get you the best content that I can, and we'll go from there. I am bWildcat2. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you guys next time. Thank you for 200, and I hope for many more along the road. And we're just getting started. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.